Surprise.
Surprise!
So Bill and I we just wrapped up recording SIP. Probably
Which will be out soon.
will be released either today, tomorrow, or wherever. Excuse me, I apologize.
Surprise!
Um, but yeah, man, we're watching this. We're watching the. Oh, I'm watching the game. Bill just started tuning in.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, I had
well,
it on while I was recording, but I
yeah.
have like this little apartment down in my house. So I recorded it. I usually record in my kitchen. So I'm
Yeah.
now in my living room.
So we were thinking as we wrapped up, we were talking for a little bit. We're watching this football game. Final 2 minutes, the Bengals has just taken the lead. Let's go live for this. Let's see what the Jags do. Um,
Let's do see what the Jags do. I saw Trevor Lawrence kind of being like leaning on people, so I think he might be injured.
has that been confirmed?
I do not know. I don't have my phone on me at the moment.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is not playing. Um, I have the injury here. Hold up a second. Ouch.
What?
He's the injury's pointing towards. I think the injury was like his leg. It is his ankle injury, according to Schefter.
If Schefter says it, it must be true.
He was
Oh, fumble, fumble.
they recover it. He was helped off the field. That is a major loss if you're the Jaguars. 2 minute warning. Even the backup hurt his hand just now. Ooh,
It's like everything is tumbling down right now.
oh my god. Sorry, I haven't really been watching the Monday night game, so I'm like glancing. There's a lot of news going on, so I'm glancing at the news. I'm talking to Phil, glancing at the game. Trevor Lawrence
We're doing a lot right now, folks.
Trevor Lawrence's ankle injury, and he's being helped off the field. That is wild, man.
Yikes, with all the quarterback injuries we've had this year, we've had, Joe Burrow, we've had Daniel Jones, we've had Anthony Richardson, and Reggie's favorite person, Aaron Rodgers. Um,
So Bethard is in for Trevor.
and
Andrew Siciliano. Get this, Bill. If Trevor
there,
Lawrence can't play Sunday, 4 of the 7 current AFC playoff teams will start a backup in week 14.
well, let's see who would that be.
Wild, bro.
That would be Trevor Lawrence. Who else?
Pittsburgh, because they lost Kenny Pickett for a little bit.
Kenny Pickett.
The um, the Bengals, they're starting Browning. That's wild, bro.
That is insane, dude.
That injury did not look good for Trevor Lawrence. I hope he's okay. I really
Oh, we
do.
wish him the best.
Like if you look at the injury, it looks really bad.
We wish Trevor all the best here. Are they going to have him for the playoffs, though?
Depends on the severity of the injury. Again, those of you just joining us and maybe tuning into the game, Trevor Lawrence is out of the game. CJ Beathard is in the game right now. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 1 coming up. Beathard just threw a monster shot that was overthrown. This is Beathard's 30th career game.
30th career game. That is like the most unencouraging statistic you could throw up there.
You get the first down. First down. There you go. And more.
Yeah, my feed kind of is slower than his.
Yeah,
So we're kind of relying on.
bear with us. We apologize if it's a delayed feed. You'll see in a second. They need to get to field goal range.
Yeah, you just need to get this field goal range and send this thing in overtime.
All right, clock's ticking, heading towards the 1 minute mark. ETN. Okay, big yardage there for Jacksonville. Short pass over to ETN. ETN down to the 26. That's a big, big, big gain there.
That is a big gain.
Now you definitely have more than enough time to go for the touchdown. Don't be conservative here. You have time.
I would do like 2 plays, and if that doesn't work, if you're not within goal,
But
then I would just send it into overtime.
they have more than a minute. All right, they're inside the 20 now, so they're in the red.
You
Red
got
zone,
one timeout left too.
under a minute. It looks like they're going to play for the field goal. But I would go for the end zone. Why not?
Go for the end zone.
No, they're going to play for overtime. Timeout, Jacksonville.
I would have gone for the end zone too.
So Beathard's the only. We just found out he's the only quarterback dressed other than Trevor Lawrence. They have no other quarterbacks dressed for Jacksonville.
It's like, okay, you're dressed, get on the field.
So then who's the emergency? Do you play the Wildcat?
Guess that's what you got to do.
Brandon McManus standing on the sideline getting ready to kick. I would go for the win right now. You have more than enough time.
I agree with you. You got 37 seconds. You got a timeout.
Now there's no timeout, so you have to oh, but why the Bengals calling timeout?
Okay, fourth down.
Why would the Bengals call timeout? I would have had Jacksonville. Jacksonville has no timeouts left. I would have had them race out their field goal unit.
They're playing "Don't Stop Believing" in the stadium right now.
I don't know why. I don't know why Cincinnati called timeout there. 40-yard attempt for McManus to tie the game. 30 seconds left. They added 2 more seconds of the clock. So it was 28 seconds. Now it's 30 seconds. I don't know why Cincinnati called timeout. That didn't make a lot of sense unless they missed it. Of course, he didn't. So now it's a tie game. That was a dumb move. I would just let them roll out the clock, force them out there.
Going, it looks like we're going to OT. Well, we got 26 seconds left, and a lot can happen. Okay, you're Cincinnati. You got one timeout left.
So is that why they called the timeout to preserve some time for a possible down the field thing? I mean, can you expect Browning to do anything?
Now, I think that was a dumb move. What do you think?
I would have forced a field goal unit out.
Because at that point, you have two timeouts. You would have had two timeouts left to try to get down the field to possibly get into
Forget that.
field goal
Jacksonville had
range.
no timeouts. They would have to run on the field. There's no way. There was no way for them to do anything.
Okay, I must have missaw something. I must have. I thought I saw the dash next to my. Okay, that's my apologies, folks. My bad.
No, Jacksonville had no timeouts left, so they couldn't do anything. So you can't spike it because then you'd be turnover on downs. So you would have to rush the field goal out there. I would have almost just done that, but they called timeout, allowed the field goal unit to come out. Jacksonville's tied the game. Now they have 26 seconds to get back into field goal range to
And
win
you
the
got
game.
but you do got a timeout left though.
You have a timeout. Yes, that is right. Timeout. That's a big run. With me. That's a terrible job by the Jacksonville defense. You can't give a big run like that.
And you can't.
Why are they adding more time?
Okay, Cincinnati didn't call their last time out yet, did they?
They did. They have no time.
Okay, they did.
They got out of bounds, but they wasted a lot of clock there. I don't know. This may. Yeah. I would almost just go to overtime. They're
Oh, he went.
they're still in Cincinnati territory, so
I think they're gonna go into OT right now, unless you get a big ass pass.
but then they have to go out of bounds unless they get an open look for a touchdown. But you have to rush down there to spike. Yeah, no, they're going to overtime.
We're going to OT here, folks.
They're going to overtime.
And let's watch. Big pass happens.
All right.
I'm just saying, anything can happen, Reg. Let's see what the NFL writers have in store.
Overtime, CJ Beathard versus Jake Browning.
The game that nobody asked for and no one wanted.
That is going to be something.
All right, we are now in
This
overtime.
so much better if we had no injured quarterbacks.
if we had Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow, that would have been amazing.
I know.
Hey, folks, I'll be right back in a second. All right, Jib? I'll be back in a
We'll both be right back. I have to go to the bathroom too. So. How you doing? Got some crackers. Gonna put some butter on
got some pretzels, got some hummus.
it.
SIN, late night snacking edition.
Saltines with butter is absolutely stellar, dude. If you ever try
Mm.
it. Must see TV. Bengals one stop away from just needing a field goal to win the game. So first down.
that is first down. It's like Jag just Jaguars score a touchdown, they win the game.
Yep.
You like the NFL overtime rules? Do you think they should change them?
I liked it when it was sudden death. These rules aren't terrible, but
I kind of like college overtime rules better.
the overtime rules were better when it was sudden death. You're on defense, you want to win a game, get a stop.
Yeah. Well, yikes. All right. They're down.
This is a year of injuries with these quarterbacks. Bethard launches. Oh! There's a flag though.
I'm very curious to know what happened because mine's delayed.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
that would have been. They're bringing it back. Oh, oh, that would have been the game right there. They just would have had to pound it in. They would just have them pound it in, and that be it.
that was a nice catch too. That's a loss too. Big stop for Cincy. It's a tough holding call though. It's not the worst call because there was a hold there. I don't know if it would be enough for me um to call it, but whatever. 5 minutes left. Bengals have the ball. They just need to get to field goal range, kick that field goal, and call it a night.
Why? The Bengals just got to get in field goal range.
That's a brutal holding penalty by the Jags. They would have been first and goal. Probably would have scored a touchdown too. Did he catch that? Jamar Chase. What a catch.
What a catch.
That's a nice catch. I'm sorry. Between the that last throw by Browning and then the throw before that by Beathard, I'm sorry. This whole narrative about backup quarterbacks and hey, look, if you lose your quarterback, your your season's either over or they'll give you no chance. Out the window. I'm sorry.
Both players.
Out the window. And again, they may not be starters in this league, Bill. These quarterbacks, these backup quarterbacks, they may never be suitable starters in this league. What a catch. They may never be suitable quarterbacks, but this just goes to show you coaching matters. Your system matters too.
Absolutely.
So,
First down. Because I always say, if you have a good team around them,
mhm,
because let's say, let me give you an example. The Giants' offensive line is garbage.
right.
Like people blame Daniel Jones. You could put Patrick Mahomes back there, and he will probably get sacked the same amount of times Daniel Jones does.
I mean, there's a difference between Jones and Mahomes. Mahomes will
Well,
make,
you get what I'm saying.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying.
What I'm saying though is the narrative is, and I had an argument with someone on Twitter about Zach Wilson and everything, because the argument is, well, coaching doesn't matter. If your players stink, you can't fix that. Well, you have backup quarterbacks out there that are playing. They're probably never going to be big time starters in this league, and they're making things happen. It doesn't mean that they'll win games all the time. It doesn't mean that the off. What it means is that if you have a good coach, a good team around you, competent offense around you, competent offensive coaches that can bring up a good scheme, good game plan, the result can be like what Cincinnati is, driving down for the win right now.
Well, I think Brown's playing very well right now.
So I don't want to hear it anymore.
Backup quarterbacks suck.
Player personnel matters, coaching matters. Bottom line.
Cincinnati's in field goal range or close to it.
Jake Browning has 353 yards passing, the most by a Bengals QB in any game this season.
Is
That's a first down if he's not out of bounds.
Okay, at this point, do you bring out McPherson and kick the field goal, or do you try to get a couple yards?
Let's see where they spot the ball because they're in review right now. It depends on where the ball is. So they're saying it's gonna be short of line of game. I agree with Aikman there. I don't know what's taking so long. So third down in inches. Third and one, you definitely go for the first. Get close as
Go for
possible.
the first.
I mean,
Try to get a couple
they're
yards.
already in field goal range, but make it easier. First down.
So that's a Bengals first down.
2-minute warning coming. Two-minute warning. In overtime. All signs pointing towards a Bengals victory if they can get the field goal, obviously.
Bring out McPherson. If you guys are still up, welcome. You're watching us talk about a game while munching on our late night snacks. So
It's necessary when you're watching football.
really is. Do you do saltines with butter?
Yeah,
I've heard people do that. I do pretzels and hummus.
that's actually a good combo. Pretzels with hummus,
Really is. It really is.
especially like the pretzels are like really salty. Put some hummus to balance out that.
Boom.
Excuse me.
Hey, if you guys are still up, what's your late night? What's your go-to late night snack?
Drop in the comments below.
Drop in the comments. Tell us what's your go-to late night snack.
Mhm. Um,
If you want to have something that's not too heavy, because you're about to go to bed, so you don't want to eat something too heavy.
yeah, no, that's why I'm going light and crackers. Crackers are good. So just a preview of SIP that's coming out top half of the second inning. We obviously go through the weekend of football, starting with the college and then the college football. We'll find a final college football playoff seeding, and then the week 13 the NFL minus the Monday nighter. Some baseball news. We dive into it. Go deep.
Brad's getting upset about the Jets again.
You'll hear that. Just a preview of what I'm gonna say, and it has something to do with Zach Wilson. Just a bit of a teaser. The Jets did this to themselves.
You really got me angry on this. Not you personally, just the Jets got me angry.
Yeah, I get you. The Jets did this to themselves. Bottom line. All right, fourth down. It is time for the moment of truth. Timeout. Jacksonville, their final timeout. Cincinnati's gonna try and win this one. This is a great effort by Cincinnati.
With a backup quarterback, other JB.
48-yard attempt from Evan McPherson, who has been money. Kick on the way. It is perfect. Winner.
Bengals win.
Wait. There's a flag though.
Uh-oh.
What's the flag? Pick it up. Conduct. Oh, yeah, okay. Winner, Cincinnati. Cincinnati wins.
What was the flag?
It was a unsportsmanlike on the Jacksonville.
So, Bengals win.
That is an excellent win by the Bengals. Excellent win.
Great win. T. As the Bengals are trying to salvage their season here.
Most of that game was against Trevor Lawrence and that Jacksonville offense, which is not easy. That is a good Jacksonville team that the Bengals beat. I don't care what anyone says. I know they didn't have Trevor at the end, but that is a good Jacksonville team that they just beat. Big win. That keeps the Bengals in the playoffs. And again, just like I said, just because you're a backup doesn't mean you can't win.
Exactly. Look.
As long as you have a good team around you, good players, and good coaching, you win. They scored 34 points tonight.
But now, if you're a Jaguar
So
fan, you got to be concerned right now about Trevor Lawrence.
The hope is you better hope Trevor's okay.
He's okay right now. What's the severity of his injury? Will he be playing next week?
Mhm.
Will he? Because Jacksonville's riding high.
Yeah. Hey, look, they shut my ass up because I thought the Bengals were done too. So, um,
Yeah, a good performance by two backup quarterbacks. And what you said, just a short backup, doesn't mean you can't win. If you have a good team around you, anything's possible.
initial diagnosis for Trevor Lawrence is an ankle sprain per sources. MRI scheduled for Tuesday.
It really depends on what the MRIs will say.
Yeah.
It could be, it could be just okay. Maybe he needs to miss a week or two. Or could be out for the year. Hey, you see who's playing next Monday night?
Well, is it the Giants?
Yep,
It's the Giants, right?
yep. And they're playing the Packers.
Packers are on a roll, dude.
They are. Yeah. Spoiler alert for SIP. Red was right this weekend by picking the Packers against the Chiefs. Red was right.
Mhm. I had a hunch.
How does it feel to be right?
Sweet.
Purchase your Dan was right shirts in the lobby.
We don't need that. Just hearing you say it's good enough for me. I wasn't just right. I wasn't just right about the Packer game. I was right by a certain big time matchup in the NFC that
You know,
proved
you talked me into it. I'm like,
that proved
because when we were doing that,
Mhm.
my gut, I want to say, you know what? I think the Eagles might win this one. But then after hear, you made some very compelling points. I'm like thinking, you know what? You know what? I think Reg might be right on this one. I'm going to go with San Fran, and I do not regret that choice. I do not regret that choice one bit. And plus, I got to see the Eagles lose, so that's a double win. Dude, I'm just saying that because I'm a salty Giant fan right now.
But you know what? Be excited. I'm excited that the Bills are nowhere near the playoffs right now.
To the chagrin of our dear friend Nate Moser.
Now he can shove it.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. No, we love you, Nate.
Poor Moser. The Bills suck. The Sabres suck. He's just not in a good. He's not.
no, we were texting back and forth about it earlier.
He's seen better days right now.
We were texting back and forth about it earlier too, and yeah, no, he's not very happy with the Sabres. Not very happy with the Bills. Bills have upside though. They still have a chance, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
And who knows? We've been McDermott might be gone by the end of the year. After the season, McDermott might be gone. So, anything else to say, or
I'm good, man. That was a wild overtime, last 2 minutes, whatever the heck you want to call it. Um, thank you for joining us. Joined us. I really appreciate that.
yeah, thanks for joining us, folks.
This was awesome.
And yeah, we were just sitting here talking. It's like I'm pulling an audible. So we're talking about. You want to go live? I'm like, sure. What a thrilling end to the game. We hope you enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. Um, SIP sometime tomorrow, maybe. I don't
Like, what's going on sometime tomorrow?
know. SIP probably be released. Also, a new batter up is. I was supposed to release batter up, and I apologize to Mark Rifkin and Tom Russo. So I was supposed to release it today. I did not have time. I got caught up at work, so that's on me. I do apologize,
Same.
but um, I will. I promise. Batter up will also be released sometime tomorrow too. So I will definitely get that
Check
out.
out for that too, folks.
All right, cool. Take care. Please sleep well.
Stay safe. Sleep well. We'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.